Hi diddly ho wasteland neighborinos, and welcome to what the heck is going on in here. Yeah, so when we left off, all the lighting in here was done, as were the crops and so on. But when I came back in to continue on, all my crops were gone, all the lighting was gone, and I had to redo everything from scratch. I still had the pipes, so yeah, something happened to the very final save that I had that got rid of all the work I did in the last, I don't know, few minutes or whatever it was. So I had to redo it all, and here we are. Yeah, as far as my pipes and sprinklers go, I have not tested this yet, so we're going to see if any of this works here. We got the greenhouse menu, and supposedly I should have, there we go, clean and sprinklers. There we go, it finally worked. So the one thing that nobody had told me, except for one person who haven't mentioned in a comment on, I don't know, last video or a couple of videos ago, that there's a sub-mod for the mod. So you have warehouse extension, and then there's warehouse extension greenhouse clean, and plus sprinklers. And so here we go. Here's all my pipes and sprinklers. Let me turn off my highlights so you can actually see some of these things. There we go. And I have no idea what's what because I haven't tested it. I didn't even know if this was going to work. Oh, look, they have their own. No way. Nice, they have their own hangers. That's going to make my pipes really tall. Now I got a lot of pipes to kill if I'm going to use this. I'm thinking I'm going to. So, I'm guessing that's supposed to be a sprinkler head? I don't know. I haven't tested it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know that these were going to work until I just started making this video. And yeah, that's going to raise my pipes up pretty high, which isn't exactly a bad thing, I guess. Maybe I'll just replace sections because I don't really want to go through all this. And give me like, yeah, something like that. And I can maybe take out a section of pipes and finagle this in there. I don't know if it's going to look good or not, but try it. Just plop that bad boy in there. So I don't know what I have to do either to make that suddenly have water. Because I've never used this mod before. So I don't even know if it's really worth all the effort to even put these in. And nope. These maybe that. There we go. I see. Yeah. Well, what do I keep seeing? Oh, okay. I at least have it and it works. If you're curious about the rest of the mod, you have all these nice pieces that actually, and it's so weird on the website Nexus where I got the mod, these bottom parts looked blue, not silver. So I'm glad to see that they are in fact not blue. I might actually use these in a future build or something. We'll see. But anyway, so you know, there's some pipes, and I have no idea what I need to do to make them actually like spit out water. They have to connect to a main thingamaboober here, or what? So I don't know. But anyway, there it is. What else? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I can find a gnome. I know there's a gnome in here somewhere. I can decorations, something or other, miscellaneous. See the darn things all the time too, and I'm like, yeah, where are you? Let's see, maybe not garage. You don't know, definitely not there. Maybe garden. I think I looked here last time, didn't see him. No. Where are these little buggers? Skeleton's definitely not there, or a vault. Statues and fountains, I don't think so. so... Yeah, I don't know. It's first thing in the morning and my brain is no worky. I guess we'll just check other decorations. You never know. Landscaping. Paths, rocks, foliage. I keep going to outdoor things because you typically see a garden gnome out in the garden. CVC, decorations, action figures, posters. Dagnabbit. I know I see them all the freaking time. I don't know. Alright. We might have to come back to that because I do have something kind of fun planned for that. So in the meantime, since I'm not going to go about replacing all of my pipes, just because I don't know, that's going to be too much work. Maybe we'll do something with it in the future. So we'll just put our purple lighting back in. I will try to find the stupid gnomes and get them on the tractor there. Let's see, light source, non-shadow omni. I think I went for medium bright, purple. Low lights, or maybe I want the dim. Yeah, I think I went for the dim. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, so let's put some there. So yeah, because I lost some of the crops, I did things a little differently. So, my apologies if anybody gets upset about that. You do. I don't know what your problem is. You're feeling sorry for me because my whole thing just went to poop. So we can get in here. There we go. And whoops, I missed one. Where are you? There you are. Be gone, demon. Some light up here. Some light up here. So I tried to recreate the crops as best I could, but just going off of memory. Oh yeah, and I said I was going to put some lights up here too, because this walkway is pretty dim. But looking pretty good down there. So I suppose... I don't know, let me see what I have for lights here. Ceiling lights. I don't know what the ones are that I use down here. Is it doesn't tell me. I'm looking for the mod. Oh, I'm guessing it was probably this one. So let me turn on my grid. See if I can get one of these to snap the way I want it to, which of course it won't show where I want it. Surface snapping back on. Go. And let's get this one like lined up as best we can. I think these snap to each other. They don't give off a heck of a lot of light. And no, they are not snapping to each other. Can I use a different one? Maybe I'll use something different then. Let's see. Ceiling light. I don't know. The grid won't do anything. Plus, I can't even see where's my middle of my panels. Not that that really matters. That's gonna bug me too. That they're gonna be like so misaligned. Where did I get that light from? Let's check. Homemaker. Our ceiling lights. What's we got? Well, that one gives off a heck of a lot more light. And of course, as soon as I hit the grid, it does that. That's not bad. Actually, I think I like that better. Okay. Let's get stuck in a railing there. Of course, now my grid doesn't want to work. What the fudge? Ah, okay. They do snap to each other, though. I don't want this much light, though. So, I'm going to... I thought they snapped to each other. They were. Turn off my grid snapping. Really? Well, anyway, I was... Oh, they're not even touching the ceiling. What the heck? Maybe that's why. Really? Oh my goodness. Sorry for all the weird camera stuff, but I'm trying to make this happen, but it's not. Okay, now it is. Weird. So anyway, I'm just going to put a bunch in, and then I'm going to take a few out randomly. We'll do some sort of pattern, like every 2 lights or something, we'll take one out. We can get this to do what I want to do. There we go. I guess we gotta get it on... Ah, you fudgicle. Get it on just the right angle. Come on! Work with me here. Cheese and crackers. And I know they're not centered over the walkway, but just getting these things up here has been a miracle on its own, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry if that gets on anybody's nerves, but this is getting on my nerves trying to get these darn things in here as straight as I'm getting them, so. Let's put another one. That'll be the end, so let's take that one out, take that one out. I'll leave one, take that one out, take that one out. I'll leave one. Leave that one. One out. What did I do? Did 2 here, leave that one, so that one out. Not bad. And now this doesn't look so dark and gloomy, and we still have the grow light effect going on. And we can see up and down, and I think I'm going to do the same for these. Take out every couple of lights, because... Maybe? Ah, whatever. We're going to leave it. I'm done. Alright. Now. Oh yeah, we have, like, no light over here. I wonder if I can... put one up on the ceiling here if we'll get enough light down here. Let's try it. Come on. Get on ceiling, please. Okay, let's just... It wants to be like that, so... I'm just gonna continue on with the train all the way to the end, and we'll take that one out, take that one out, leave that one. Maybe take that one out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, that works. That puts off just the perfect amount of light. Excellent. Alright, let's do a save. Oh, I can show you. There we go. My castle's getting pretty close to being done, and yes, that is a boat. There's another picture of the boat before some stuff. And yeah, that's all I'm showing you. I don't want to give away too many secrets. Okay. Now. I'm gonna look one last time, because I know I've seen the darn things. Fixtures. Whoa. Pretty big. Flagpoles, lawn, and garden. Come on, give me a gnome. Oh, look at that. Put one of these dudes in here. Why not? Need some decorations. Really? You have freaking flamingos, but no gnomes? What the heck? That's just insanity. Playground. There's a gnome in here. I'm gonna riot. Okay. Miscellaneous. Alright, I give up. Moving on. Let's go ahead and open up the door, and we're gonna start working towards security. And yeah, I had to do some wiring up there to make some of those lights work, because for some reason they weren't working this time the way I wanted them to. Alrighty. Now we got this whole area lit up, ready to go. We're going to need another light source over here. Let me grab you. You don't need to be over there. There we go. This way folks can see what I'm doing. So, I can technically get rid of, like... Actually, you know what? Let's scrap all this. I was going to say I can get rid of a lot of this stuff here to help save on some resources. So let's do that. I think the only thing I can't get rid of is the workshop there itself. which I think I saw in the past that I kind of could, but we're definitely not going to do that because that'll 100% crash my game. Okay, now security wing. In this wing, we are going to have... I can't get rid of those. Not that we're going to be building up there. We're going to have security office / is maybe offices, firing range, jail cells, the whole shebang, multi-level. This is actually going to be put up here as the main entryway, possibly even over here. So let's go ahead and get us some floors started. We're going to go over to SOE and back into Institute floors. And then we got to decide what color do we want to do. We just did that one. I don't think I've used that one yet. Definitely not the grass. And that's back to the other original white color again. Thinking... Nah, I think I'm just going to go with the plain old white. Alright, so let's get in as far as we can in each direction to see where our borders lie. So we're going to go straight across this way, all the way to the edge, and that's about as far as we can go. For here, we can always put a corner, some sort in, and get right up to this. Ooh, we can get rid of these. Fantastic. Forgot I could do that. So we can get a little more space. I'm going to leave the fan up here just in case we build high enough to get to that and it sticks through. I think I did that somewhere else before and it looked pretty cool. Let's get rid of that guy. Can't get rid of that guy. So we'll see. If not, then I can always do it manually. Alright. Get as far as here. Fantastic. Let's just build straight across for now. Because I want to have, like I said, multiple levels. And we'll try to squeeze in as much from each level as we can. So we're going to go straight this way. Perfect. And let's continue. Ooh, we're getting low ceiling here. Ooh, end mist. Be gone. I think I can get maybe out to about here. Maybe a little further. Let's play with a wall for a second here. Let's go in. Maybe security has red. Perfect. We can build here. Let's get another floor piece in to test our bound. Turn that off again. Go. And let's see. Back to the walls. Okay. So this is our boundary, huh? So let's go back into here. And let's... Ooh. Nope, we can't go there. So that's going to collide there. So that's as far as we can go that way. That's about as far as we can go here at the moment. Can we get here? That's going to cut off in the corner. I can do a round corner. That'd be kind of cool. That's going to be super cutting it close, so we'll just sacrifice some space. I mean, this thing's already pretty freaking huge, so... Alright, let's just fill in our ground. And we'll bring that guy up afterwards. We're going to have to put some stairwells in place, etc., etc. As far as I know, this is just going to be like 2 stories tall. So for now, we'll just... I decide if I can do that one. I might be able to. Maybe we can do a round corner there. And we'll just continue on this way. Excellent. And like I said in the previous videos, I have no idea if I'm actually going to try to connect the... my crit snapping turned on. There we go, that's why. Try to connect the Enclave wing there to this. I mean, I have the door, so I will see if I can find some way to do something. I do have access to some more hidden doors in textures and whatnot that might be able to do something with, but I promise nothing. we'll see what we can do. Okay, we got the foundation for the first floor. Let's go ahead and do a new save. Okay. And now I see I technically can build up kind of tall, but I don't think I really want to do that. I think I'm just going to stick with maybe like 2 high just to kind of create a nice big open area. Plus, that reception desk thing. Let's go grab that. Can I get down there? Nice. Let's put that up there. It's kind of tall too. Yeah, see? And, I have no idea where I'm going to put it. It's got a door there, so we're going to have to design around that. So for now, I guess I should put some walls in place. And like I said, I think I'm going to go with red for security, because we did... No, we did the white. Oh, maybe blue, because that'll match that. Okay, we're going to go with the blue. Security is blue, I guess. Makes kind of sense. Cop cars usually typically have, like, blue. I think. We're just going to go ahead and pop all these bad boys in. We'll see how the maximum height is. I think that's about as far as we can go with these. I know I can go further, but I really don't want to make it taller and just keep adding floors, because then that's more stuff I gotta build. I don't want to do that. And then, yeah, we'll do a round corner. Yeah. Put one there. Really? I really hate that it won't just, like, snap on its own. Really? What the heck? What the heck, man? You snapped to that one, but not this dude? What's your problem, Bob? Let's try doing a little reverse psychology here. Put that there. And still, I guess it's because that... Okay, so we're just going to have to ditch that corner there. And we'll just continue on from there. Alright, so we don't need you yet. Back to the beginning. And all the way to the very, very beginning. And we'll just do some nice corners like that. And let's see, can we get about as far there as we can? And then the rest is down here. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate all this, but we are going to do what we can do. Now, let's just continue on with... Oh, that's right, that's supposed to be a corner. Oh, did I delete that guy? He's still there? No, he's gone. Alright. Let me get my half walls. Stick one there, one there. Let's get the round guy. There we go. You there, you there. There we go! That's how you do it. Oh, we're gonna have double roundies. Okay, I see. Which means that's probably not gonna stick, so we're gonna have to start from this direction. So let's just put that there. And we're gonna need another one of those. And we're gonna need one of these. Let's start you there. You are. You there. Nice! And then, damn it! Need another one. There we go. Cool. Alright, onward. Let's just get the whole wall section done. And then we'll start planning our layout. I might even change some of it as we go along. We'll see. For now, let's just get the basics going. Yeah, no, whatever. Alright. Onward. So if I decide to use one of like the hidden walls, I would probably have to take out like this whole wall here, maybe do like some sort of feature wall. There is, as I mentioned, a really cool mod that has some good hidden doors to it that I would love to use, but I cannot get access to it because I haven't done any of the updates to the Fallout game that allow me to connect to Bethesda through the main menu anymore. So any mod I have to do has to go through Nexus, and unfortunately that mod is not available on Nexus. So let's see, you got a door there. Let me... You snap? Don't snap. And that looks pretty cool as a reception too, and then once we put in the top, that'll look even better. You came from Morge. Where? I don't remember. Let's see, high-tech curved wall. Yeah, definitely not here. Well, let me see if it'll actually snap to maybe one of its own floors. Let's swap. And no, won't snap to that. Well, and do you have any walls that snap? Get rid of that. Get out of here. Put that back down. Some more concrete. Floors. Oh, look at that. Huh. Who knew? Wall. No, that's a door. And nothing snaps to that. I might have to... Well, we could always, just turn this and put this here like that. That takes care of that, but then what about the rest of the room? Because then we don't have that texture. Let's get this lined up with the corner too. But then again, they are the same color as the regular Institute-y stuff, so... But you end in a funky spot. Man, that thing is so cool looking, but it's going to be a pain in the patootie. Especially since I don't remember where the heck I got it from. In here, I mean. I'm probably going to have to do like I usually do and go back and look at my videos to see where the heck it came from. Nuka walls. Interesting. Barn textures, concrete. Let's see. Stands, elevators, boxcars, skybridge, fence, blocks. Some more unlocks, maybe. Entrance frames, no, definitely not that. Brotherhood of Steel. These are cool. You can actually get like full-on train cars. Yeah, there you go. There's even one with the... You can put some seats in it for passenger trains. I was going to use that for here, down in the train section, but... I'm not planning on building down in there, so... Yeah, I don't know why I'm even still looking around, because there's nothing that's going to connect to it. So we're just going to have to do it ourselves. So let me turn highlighting off. And get this guy matched up as best we can. Bring it up to about there. Oh, a little bit higher. Let's just boop it. And then as far as straightness, I have no idea. And let's see. Oh, geez, no, that's not gonna work because that's just doop 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 doop. Boop that down. So we'll probably have to scooch this on over just to make that work like that, something like that, which is fine. Oh, maybe not. This is turning into a predicament. Maybe we'll have to do something to hide that. Yeah, this is turning into a dilly of a pickle. Let me turn my highlighting back on because I want to see how straight we are. Oof, we are crooked. Okay. Or maybe I could just leave it like that. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. I don't know. Alright, so anyway, we need some ceiling, so we're just going to go with the same texture. Whatever. Just... Really? Okay. Don't be like that. Grab this guy. There we go. Just so we can kind of close this off so I can start seeing where we're going now. Okay. Excellent. again, see, we do have that unsightly gap, so we're going to have to play around with that and scooch it into place. For now, we'll just put in some more roof so we can plan around that and try to close that off as best we can. Oh, actually, duh. What a dummy. Yeah, that works. Maybe. Let me come on over here. You know what, let's... Of course, now it starts to angle out. So one thing, when you, like, start to boop things, they can twist and turn on you because it all goes according to the angle that you're facing. If I can try to make this make sense, like, if I boop this now like this, it's going to start going off, like, in that direction. So, if you go to do this, like, just know that it's not going to go perpendicular perfect to where it is. It's going to go according to your angle. So, like, if I go like this now, it's going to go this way versus just going this way. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just going to have to line that up. Like, even that looks okay. Just the fact that that was sticking out is looking kind of weird. Maybe I'll stick a plant or something here, or maybe... I think... Oh, cheese and crackers, where is that? Maybe in here. Let's look. Is it tables or is it under counters? Yeah! We can do something like that! Make that line up and... Well... continue on like that, but you get the idea. We'll make it into its own thing, and then we'll have a counter in there, and let's boop that on over that way. Let me turn my highlighting off so we can actually see what they're doing here. There we go. Now let's go up. Up and at them. No, I don't want the wall, I want the counter. There we go. Boom! And then, yeah, we can just stick something there in the corner, and then let's see, what do we got? Oh, look at that! We don't even see it! Fantastic, I don't even have to worry about it. Nice. Alright, let me see. Oh, and of course that faces the wrong way, and then so does that one. But maybe we can use this for the shooting range. That'd be kind of cool. Look at that. And then we're going to put the same security badge. I want this centered. There we go. We're going to put the same security badge in here. Right above that desk so we know what's going on. So we're safe and secure. Yeah, we don't have the blue lines there. That's okay. Once we put the thingamabobber up there, it'll look fine. That's what I say anyway. Alright, so I believe that's in SOE signs. And there we go, there's the security one. Wish there was like a different one though, so we can kind of mix it up a little bit. Different security one anyway. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got a clock too. Maybe we want a clock somewhere. Maybe not in here though. I'll put that in the main lobby. Alright, I guess we're just going for the same one. It is what it is. All the way back to the beginning. There we go. Nice. Get that lined up perfectly. Sweet. Then this will be like a lobby, so we can probably put turn on my highlighting. Nice. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe a wall there. Let's just play with that real quick before we say goodbye. Back to SOE, Institute walls. I guess we'll go back to the blue ones. Put that there. Well, that's not too bad. But I want it centered, so we're gonna have to do that, then that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and we're gonna need a door. Or no, we want one of the doors from here. There we go. Perfect. And we go back to here. Nice. Then go back to that, see if that'll connect. Oh, no, there we go. That's better. Yeah, so now we got a lobby, and then you got the counter there. And you can come on in this way and not fall down the hole, and then you can go on in here, and then you can be like, can I help you? No? There you go. Sorry about that. My throat just got really dry all of a sudden. Alright, let's put that back there. Oh, I hate that. That happens to me every once in a while. My throat just completely turns into a desert. Thinking I might round off these walls, but we'll do that in another episode because I can't talk anymore. On that note, as I constantly cough in your throat, in your ears, we're going to end the video here. And I will see you all next time. I will find the darn gnome, finish setting that up, and then we're going to continue on with security. Oh my goodness. On that disappointing note, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, don't get irradiated.